Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Top Skincare. As you all know, I'm a skincare formulator. I sell skincare product and I train on how to make effective product. If you want to learn how to mix product like a pro, send me a message on WhatsApp. I also sell recipe if you want to buy a recipe from me. Tested and trusted recipe, I mean. Kindly follow me on Instagram at topskincare_1 and also follow me on TikTok at topskincare_1. So pick up a pen and a piece of paper because you need to write down this recipe. This is the easiest and the most effective herbal black soap you will ever find on the internet. So whenever you are making any kind of formula, wash your bowl and sterilize properly. So unwrap your black soap, cut them into smaller pieces. You know black soap can be really hard, so cut it into smaller pieces so it will be easy to dissolve. So the next thing we'll be adding is our herbs. So on this bowl right here, as you can see, I have a teaspoon of each herb I will be listing out. I have on this bowl rose petals powder, which is teaspoon of rose petals powder, neem powder, a teaspoon of neem powder, sandalwood powder, aloe vera powder, moringa powder. I added lemon peel powder, ginger powder, turmeric powder, and I added camwood powder. But my camwood powder was really hard, so I needed to crush it down before adding it into the soap. So after adding our camwood powder, the next thing we are going to be adding is our water. So if you have rose water, you can use your rose water, or you can use your distilled water, but I use orange blossom water, and I use a total of 300 ml of rose blossom water. So add your water and try to use your hand to bind all of these together. So but the black soap was really hard. I tried to bind them together, but I'm also going to be leaving this soap to dissolve. So I tried to bind this soap together, which I will be leaving this soap to rest for 48 hours. It took 48 hours, but first, after 24 hours, I unwrap and try to use my hand to crush the soap to make sure everything incorporate. As you can see, I added extra water, but like I said, the total amount of water was 300 ml. So after that, I added 15 ml of our vitamin E oil. I added the vitamin E oil, and I also added preservative. You know, as long as you add water to your product you're making, you need to preserve it. So I added 10 ml of our preservative, which is our Jama Plus preservative. So like I said, this soap is really good. It's good for kids, it's good for adults. It will make your kids glow, it will make you glow. So you can make this soap and use as a family. I really need you and I encourage you to make this soap. As you can see here, all the additives that we add are really easy to get. If you walk into any raw organic skincare shop, you will find all of these additives easily. You will get them easily. So you can add honey to your soap if you wish. You can add, if you have raw honey, add raw honey to your soap. You can also add licorice root if you have licorice root, but I was not having licorice root at home. That's why I didn't add it to the soap. Otherwise I would have added it. So as you can see here, this is just a demonstration of how I wrap my soap for 24 hours and unwrap for I unwrap after 24 hours and check the soap, how our soap was going. I noticed it was still solid, and then I wrap again for another 24 hours. So as you can see, this recipe is really easy. I encourage you to try and make this soap use for yourself and on your kids. So that's the end of our video. Thanks for watching.